Hello, coaches. Welcome to the Coach C Basketball Analytics Podcast. In today's episode, I want to talk about developing a winning culture through audacity and clarity, supported by a data-driven style of play. This episode is a continuation of what I have been talking about: audacity to coach, audacity in training, and a data-driven way of playing the game. You cannot defy the status quo by playing the same way everyone else plays. You cannot expect different results using the same strategies teams with superior talent already execute better than you. If you do the same things, the advantage will always stay with them. Developing a culture means building a winning one where players are challenged to reach higher goals because you believe it is possible. Not because it sounds good, but because the work, the structure, and the standards support it. Winning culture starts with clarity, not emotion. Players need to understand exactly what they are trying to achieve and your leadership and guidance in how to get there. When purpose and a data-driven style of play are clear, players understand the why, and effort and commitment follow. Playing smart through data-driven goals aligns how the team thinks, prepares, and competes. That is where audacity comes in. Not noise, not motivation, audacity of method. Having the courage to coach differently, train differently, and compete differently. A data-driven style of play removes guessing and opinion and replaces them with clear direction. I believe high-level teams are built when players believe in something bigger than themselves. Competing at the highest level is not only about winning games, it is about leaving a legacy you can stand behind. It's about bringing pride and confidence to the program and to the people who wear that jersey. When I say playing the same way, this is what I mean. Most teams are guard oriented. The ball lives in one or two players' hands. Offensively, it turns into heavy pick and roll, drive and kick, and a lot of standing and watching. Ball movement slows. Player movement disappears. Cuts behind the defense become rare. There is often an over-reliance on the three-point shot. When it is falling, everything looks fine. When it is not, there is no second option. Defensively, the patterns are just as predictable. Many teams rely almost entirely on no pressure defense and rarely switch. The goal becomes simply to contain the ball, not to control of rhythm and point production per possession. Good teams are able to read that, settle in, and are able to execute their actions within their comfort zone. Teamwork cannot live on ideas alone. Effort matters, energy matters, but they are not enough. Teams need targets they can see, track, and pursue. Mathematical goals create real challenges that push both the individual and the team forward. Everything is done at the individual and team level in service of a collective goal, reaching clear, measurable targets that lead to winning games and championships. That is when you truly compete to win, not merely participate or take comfort in losing by fewer points. You cannot build this by chasing comfort. You cannot build this by filling your schedule with games against lower level teams. Wins earned that way do not prepare you to compete at the highest level. A 20-win season is possible, but it takes courage. It takes risk-taking. It takes audacity. Your players will respond to being challenged. They will respond to competing against strong opponents, and wins will come, not because you avoided competition, but because you embraced it. This is how I learned to see basketball at a high level: intentional, demanding, purpose-driven. When players understand the why behind what they do, the game becomes clearer and confidence grows. It is time to bring audacity back into coaching, fresh energy into training, and purpose into how the game is played. For coaches, for players, and for the people who love the game, there are fewer upsets today because predictability controls outcomes. When teams play the same way, the stronger team usually wins. Coaches, this is why this matters. Not because data is trendy, but because numerical and mathematical objectives create belief, challenge players, and drive directed effort. When players understand the why and the targets they are chasing, effort and commitment follow. Audacity in coaching is not about being different for the sake of it. It is about giving your team a real chance to compete, to grow, and to build something they are proud of. Well, coaches, that wraps up today's episode. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next episode.